Hey guys, so today I'm going to read to you The Journey of Oliver K. Woodman, written by Darcy Pattison, illustrated by Joe Sapita. So let's meet the author, Darcy Pattison. Oliver K. Woodman is the character Darcy Pattison created. It has become so popular that students at schools in New York, Indiana, and other states have their own wooden models of him. Whenever they travel, they take Oliver with them and bring back photos and journal entries from his journey. Let's meet the illustrator, Joe Sapita. Joseph Pita does woodworking as a hobby, so when he was illustrating the story, he drew Oliver K. Woodman as if he were really going to build the character out of wood. Author Darcy Pattison loves how Sapita's art turned out. Oliver has no mouth, yet you would swear that he's smiling at us, she says. So our target skill this week is sequencing of events, so we make sure we know how the sequence is going from the events. This is a fantasy as a genre, so it's imaginative, didn't really happen in real life, so you just got to pay attention to what's going on and the sequencing of it. So here it is, the journey of Oliver K. Woodman. Our central question is, how can people communicate over long distances? So please think about that as we are going. And you can see it says California or bus. I wonder what's going to happen there. May 10th, Red Crest, California. Dear Uncle Ray, please come to visit us this summer. We will go camping. We can swim and catch fish. You are my favorite uncle. Please say you will come. Love, Tamika. XOXOXO. May 17th, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Dear Tamika, I'd love to come to California, but I can't. I will be building kitchen cabinets for some new apartments all summer. But maybe my friend Oliver will come to visit. Love, Uncle Ray. Dear Traveler, I am going to see Tamika Schwartz, 370 Park Avenue, Red Crest, California, 95569. Please give me a ride and help me get there. If you don't mind, drop a note to my friend Raymond Johnson, 111 Stony Lane, Rock Hill, South Carolina, 29730. He wants to keep up with my travels. Thanks, Oliver K. Woodman. See, there he is, California or bust. June 1st, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Dear favorite niece Tamika, Oliver left this morning. Let me know when he gets there. It should take him a couple of weeks, or maybe more. It's hard to say. Love, Uncle Ray. June 4th, McTavish Plantation outside Memphis, Tennessee. Dear Ray, for 2 days Oliver rode in my back of my truck and kept Bert, my Brahmin bull, company. I delivered Bert to his new home and he's settling in, but he'll miss the late night conversations and singing with Oliver. I left Oliver east of the Mississippi River just outside of Memphis and hurried home to my beloved Amelia. Yours truly, Jackson McTavish. June 8th, Forest City, Arkansas. Hi, Mr. OK is okay. Quinn and Sherry went to a basketball game at the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee last weekend and brought Mr. OK back. He hung out with us for a couple of days, and all the girls liked him better than Quinn. So when Quinn's cousin boyfriend's aunt was leaving to visit her sick grandfather in Fort Smith, Arkansas, the guys loaded Mr. OK into the aunt's station wagon and sent him on his way. We didn't even get to say goodbye. Sherry's sister, for the gang. P.S. If you see Mr. OK again, tell him we all said goodbye. June 11th, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hey, Ray, I drive a moving van for Southeast Moving Company. I picked up Oliver at the Arkansas border, then drove west to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, south to Dallas, Texas, northwest to Amarillo, Texas, east to Panhandle, Texas, then west again to Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's an easy fellow to travel with. He never needs bathroom stops. He doesn't care where we eat, and he stays awake with me all night. I'm sorry to see him go, but this week the company is sending me east to Wauchula, Florida. Trucking along, Bobby Joe. Dear Tamika, I've had no word from Oliver in 17 days. I'm starting to worry. What if he is lost? Please call me if he turns up at your house. Love, Uncle Ray. Dear Uncle Ray, no word from Oliver. Are you sure he's really coming? I still wish we could see you. I asked Mama if we could come visit, but she said it costs too much. Daddy says he can take off work that long. Ever since I asked, Mama keeps looking at family photo albums. When she sees your picture, she says, my baby brother. Love, Tamika. Dear Raymond Johnson, my grandfather found Mr. Woodman in the middle of the reservation in New Mexico. Poor fella, a mouse was building a nest in his backpack. We don't know how he ended up way out there, and he's not telling. Grandpa brought him to Utah to join me in the 4th of July parade. I got so tired of smiling and waving at the crowds, but Mr. Woodman's brave smile inspired me. I just sent Mr. Woodman off with 3 sisters. They look like such nice old ladies, so I know they'll take good care of him. With all my love, Melissa So, Miss Utah. P.S. I've enclosed an autographed picture. July 27th. Dear Mr. Johnson, my sisters and I had the distinct pleasure of entertaining Mr. Oliver K. Woodman for the past 23 days. You see, we've lived in Tacoma, Indiana all our lives. Until now, we'd never been west of the Mississippi River. Our dear papa died in January and left us an inheritance. We decided to use the money to tour the West this year. While in Salt Lake City, we saw Mr. Oliver in a parade, and after talking it over, we voted to give him a ride. We stopped at a rodeo in Eureka, Nevada, where Mr. Oliver met an old friend named Bert. They had a moving reunion. We are heading south to San Francisco to see the Golden Gate Bridge, so we left Mr. Oliver yesterday in Rough and Ready, California. He should be at Miss Tamika's soon. The Claremont sisters, Agnes, Maggie, and Lucinda. P.S. We had afternoon tea every day. Mr. Oliver has the loveliest manners. July 28th. Our family, currently on vacation, picked up the above-named person in what I thought was a misguided goodwill gesture. Little did I know how lucky that gesture would be. Last night, we pitched tents in the redwood forest. I woke at 3 a.m. to screamings of terror. Bears! Your friend managed to frighten them away. He saved our lives. With the deepest and most sincere gratitude, we intend to deliver him to the doorstep of Tamika Schwartz within the next 2 days. Gratefully yours, Bernard Grape, attorney at law. August 1st. Dear Uncle Ray, guess who came to dinner? Oliver! He is so much fun. We are camping in the backyard tonight. I hear he's not scared of anything, so I'm glad he'll be there. Tomorrow at the river, I'll let him hold my fishing pole while I swim. Guess what else? Daddy and Mama talked it over. We're coming to your house next month, and we'll bring Oliver home. Isn't it wonderful? Love, Tamika. P.S. Knock, knock. Who's there? Olive. Olive who? Olive both you and Oliver. And then here's Oliver's journey. He started over here, and he made all of these stops, and then went all the way back to there. So it says ticker tape parade for hometown boy. Oliver K. Woodman will return home today amid national acclaim for his cross-country journey. Woodman began his trip on June 1st in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and arrived in Red Crest, California on August 1st. The Rock Hill City Council announced that a ticker tape parade to honor Woodman will be held today at 10 a.m., starting at the corner of Main Street and Cherry Road and proceeding down Cherry Road to Cherry Park. Raymond Johnson and Tamika Schwartz, friends of Mr. Woodman, will host a picnic in his honor at Cherry Park at noon. At 1 p.m., Mr. Woodman will show postcards and mementos from his trip. The public is invited. So if we look at the Dig Deeper, we have sequence of events, and we have to look at the stories of first, next, and last. But this typical story doesn't have that one because it's all in dated order. So if you have to look at the dates at the top of each page or the top of each letter that has been sent. We're also going to talk about the formal and informal language. So formal language is very polite, and informal language is more relaxed. So as you guys are looking through the letters that have been that we have read in this story, look how formal some people are and look how informal they are. So very formal is like people that are just, they know exact words, and then informal is like you're talking to a friend. So formal is you're talking to like an adult, informal is talking to a friend. So keep that in mind as you are reading again, listening again, and so just go back and re-listen to the story and reread it, guys.